Okay, 1981 Cadillac Coupe Deville with a 368 cubic inch V8 with digital fuel injection, V8 6.4. Let's hop into this car and take a little drive. It's an old car, but it's a good one. Let me buckle up my safety belt. And we'll take the old car for a spin. And you can see it cranked right up. And I've had this car since 1999. I've had it for 10 years. I'm the third owner. The original owner was an elderly man. I think he passed away sometime in the 80s, and another elderly lady bought it. And I bought it from her in 99. And this car is completely stock. I've not done anything to it. I just maintained the engine and the transmission. The paint on this car is completely original. Of course, the paint job is, well, to be honest, it's shot. There's never been any body work done to this car. There's no dents that have ever been repaired. It's never been in a wreck. It's got high mileage. It's got about 220,000 on it. I say that because I had to replace the speedometer a few years ago because the original one quit working, but you can see I got one now that does, and it already had a few miles on it. I got it from a junkyard, but it works perfectly good. And you can see we're cruising right along here. Now this car has got the 8-track and the CB radio combination.
What we can do for...
I'm going to flip it over to a CB radio now. We're not on the interstate, but usually, brake 19. Brake 19. Yeah, there's somebody out there. Usually when you get out on the interstate, you can hear a lot of people chattering. Of course, the CB radio comes through the stock speaker system. It's a factory AM/FM CB radio 8-track combination. And you can see the 8-track player there, but belt slipped off of it. It doesn't work. So, I mean, you just put a new belt on it and it would work. This car has automatic headlight dimming as well. Alright, we're out tooling around in our 81 Coupe Deville, and I just wanted to show the people who, you know, the prospective buyers, that the car runs well. And stopping for a red light here, wait till these cars pass by. And you can see it's got good pickup. Got good brakes. I replaced the brakes all the way around here, I don't know, a couple of years ago. They don't have any miles on it since I don't drive the car a whole lot anymore. I used to drive this car every day on my 50-mile commute back and forth to work, up and down the interstate. So the miles that it has on it are, you know, they're good miles. They're not like, it's not like it's been sitting in city traffic all the time. And my wife and I used it for family trips as well. Uh-oh. Look out, there's a policeman. Alright, so this car has automatic climate control. And let's see, you got it set to 72. I'm going to go ahead and kick it over on auto. And the compressor kicks in nicely. Of course, it's kind of cool outside today, so it'll be pumping out a little heat. The air conditioner will put out 50-degree air, even on a very warm day. This car has, of course, automatic climate control. It's got a defroster. It's got an auto rear window defogger. It's got the miles per gallon display right down there. Of course, this is the V8 6.4 model, and there's a display for the number of active cylinders. That feature can be deactivated at will. There's a switch underneath the dashboard. I'm not going to try to get to it now while I'm driving. But we also have auto dimming headlights over there. The windshield washer and the horn do not work. I think that's the only two things inside. The cruise control works. The 6-way electric seats work. So where to hit the switch over there. There we go. They work pretty good, and they tilt up and down and back and forth and so on and so forth. Of course the electric windows work. They're a little slow, but they work. Electric door locks work. Here we go again. We're just cruising around our little town here. Going back and forth to work, I can get 15 miles a gallon in this car. If I take it on a trip, I can get about 17 or 18. Okay, this little video shot is going to be for the Cadillac enthusiast. I'm going to flip my switch down here underneath the dashboard. Alright, now I'm going to go over here. I'm going to hit my active cylinders button. There we are. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but it says 4 up, now pop back up to 8. This is the V8 6.4 option, and I'm going to let off the gas. Now that I got up to my cruising speed here, I'm going to let off the gas. Now we're running on 4 cylinders right now. It runs very smoothly in 4-cylinder mode. You can barely tell the transition between 8 and 4. I mean, you could tell it, but it's not bad at all. Now, below 45 miles an hour, if you speed up, it'll just go straight into 8 mode. But if you're cruising down the highway at say 50 or 60 and you gradually increase your accelerator, it will go into 6-cylinder mode briefly, and then it'll go into 8 while you're accelerating. Now we're back to 8. We're at a red light and we're speeding up a little bit here. We're in traffic. Now while you're accelerating, it's going to stay in 8-cylinder mode, obviously. Now I'm going to accelerate. I'm up to speed. I'm going to let off the gas as you would normally drive the car. And now we're back to 4-cylinder mode. So I'm just cruising down the road. I'm doing about 40. Speedometer's off a little bit. It reads low, so I'm doing about 41, 42. But we're running in 4-cylinder mode. Alright, we're still out doing our little test drive. And speeding up here, and as you can see, we're running an 8-cylinder. Up, we shifted down to 4-cylinder mode. We're just cruising down the road. Now, if you're above 45 and you give the car a little gas, I'm waiting until it hits 4. Okay, we're at 45 now. If I give it a little gas, it should hit the 6-cylinder mode. There we go. I'm running in 6-cylinder mode right now. You can tell the difference. I'm going to let off. Now I'm back to 4-cylinder mode. I'm running about 55 miles an hour. Now I'm in 4-cylinder mode.